everyone, it's been almost a year since my last video and Mommy Needs a Minute, so I figured we'd start things off very light and easy. We're gonna do 25 randomly weird facts and we're gonna see what kind of weird information that we can come up with. So today I'm gonna start off with 25 and it'll probably be a 2 to 3 part series in regards to all of the facts that we have. I think there's over 125. But today we'll start it quick and easy and we'll just go over the first 25 that I have found. And at the end of the series, I'll provide a link so people can go into it further, and then that way they can look at for it themselves in better detail on each fact if that's what they want to do. So the first fact, the world's oldest wheel has been around about 5,000 years ago. Now for my history buffs and my history critics, that's a huge thing because, you know, we use wheels now and the first wooden one was 5,000 years ago. Dead skin cells are the main ingredient in most household dust. So as gross as that sounds, all the little skin flakes that we drop every day is the main contributing factor to our dust bunnies. Fact number 3, Sudan actually has more pyramids than Egypt. Which is kind of odd because Egypt's always been the platform for all the pyramids and, you know, the mummies and all these lovely things. But apparently, Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt. Fact number 4, the bumblebee bat is actually the world's smallest mammal. So, from what I understand, a bumblebee bat is only about maybe like this big. So it's really, really tiny. Don't quote me on that. Fact number 5, the circulatory system is more than 60,000 miles long. So you think that traveling around the world in 80 days, as that old book goes? Well, in order to take your nerves and land them all out, you could probably wrap the world a few hundred times. Fact number 6, there are parts of Africa that are in all 4 of our hemispheres. So that's like kind of, you know, the whole concept of, you know, 1 foot in one place, 1 foot in another. You know, you're stepping in 2 places at once. Well, Africa can do it. Fact number 7, the cornea is one of the only 2 parts of the human body without blood vessels. So that's a weird anatomy fact because, you know, most people think that there's blood vessels everywhere in our body. So the first animated film was made in Argentina. So that's the one for our states area. The first animated film, the first cartoon was made in Argentina. Here's an interesting one. The first German chocolate cake was actually made in Texas, not in Germany. So, you know, Texans had something going right before the Germans decided to make their chocolate cake. Fact number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So fact number 10. I'm not sure who this lady is, but apparently she was a big time star quite a few years ago. But Marla Gibbs continued to work as a flight attendant for 2 years after actually being cast on a hit TV show. So there's one for you. Working it always. Strong woman. Fact 11. The Philippines consists of over 7,641 islands. Hey, if you ever want to take a vacation when you're in the Philippines, you just hop an island. You know, never know where you're going to go. Fact number 12. The one-way trip to the Trans-Siberian Railway involves crossing over 3,901 bridges. And I thought the Confederation Bridge was long in PEI. The Golden Girls, this might be a little too soon, but this fact is the Golden Girls was supposed to actually have a different theme song than what it originally had.
Thank you for being a friend.
Next fact. There is enough gold inside the Earth currently in order to coat the entire planet. So the fact that we are low on funds and everybody is in debt shows you when the whole world can be coated in gold currently. And the amount of cost of gold right now. So Cleveland was actually once the country's Cleveland was once the country's 5th largest city. So if you look at the world and all the different areas that we have in the world, of Cleveland, which is a state in the United States, was one of the 5th largest cities that we had in the world. That should tell you something. Next one. So human beings can only use a small fraction of Earth's water. And some of us are crying for the access to use water. Wally Amos is responsible for making more than just cookies famous. Next fact, the brand name Spam was actually the combination of spice and ham. I guess it works. Simple and easy. Here's another interesting one as well. It takes a drop of water 90 days to travel the entire Mississippi River. That's different. Next fact. People once ate arsenic to improve their skin. And this I know because with all of my research into medieval different things and apothecaries, arsenic was a big thing when it came to cosmetics. Thankfully, it's not used anymore. Japan actually has one vending machine for every 40 people. So that's a cool thing. You take a trip to Japan, you'll probably find a couple there for just for you and your style and what you're into. Here's a different one. I plan on doing this science experiment with the kids. Lemons will float, but limes will sink. Next fact, professional athletes used to perform in vaudeville, I might be saying that wrong, during the off-season of the Olympics. Here's another one for those ladies who are, trying to figure the world out. The first time the word period was used on TV was a reference to menstruation, and that was in 1985. Look how far we've come with the way ads are and what's available to us. And fact number 25. As gross as this is, and I can't say McDonald's doing it now, but apparently at one point in time, McDonald's once made bubblegum flavored broccoli. I understand the whole sweet and savory concept, but that's just really out of my range. So with that, that is the 25 weird, interesting, random facts that I have for you to start off this year's Mommy Needs a Minute. And we hope to do a couple more, and there's a couple other series that are coming within the next following months. Stay along, listen, and see where we get you. Bye, everybody.